Good evening, my friends. How are you? Come on into the workshop. We have some fun stuff that we are going to do today. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I hope you've had an amazing one. We are halfway through the week, and I hope it's been a great one. And if it hasn't, then I hope your day gets a little bit better or your week gets a little bit better. So come on into the craft room. We have some fun stuff that we're going to be crafting today. We released a lot of stuff last week and a lot of stuff this week. And actually, what we're going to be creating today is a piece that you guys have actually been asking for. You guys asked me to create it. When I asked, was like, hey, what should we paint live? This is one of the pieces that you were like, this is definitely what I want to see. It is our gingerbread door hanger. You guys, I'm all about the gingerbreads. I'm not gonna lie. I'm all about the gingerbreads. Now, I did not pre-coat this. I probably should have, but I didn't. So we're gonna paint the whole thing today, and even if we use white, that's fine. Hey Deb, hey Angel, how are you guys? Come on in. You guys asked for this, so we're gonna paint it. We're gonna use pinks, reds, turquoises. You guys, look at the ribbon that we're gonna put on it. Is that ribbon gonna be the cutest? So I've had this forever. This one I bought last year, and this I bought this year, like, I don't know, maybe a month ago, and I was going to use it in fall stuff. And look how perfectly it matches last year's ribbon. Oh my goodness. So, and we got to have polka dots because we're going to put polka dots in here too. So I just thought these were the cutest. And we're going to make just a little bow. I don't know. These are kind of thick to make just a little bow, but I think we can make it work. Because we may cut this one. We may cut this one in half. Just got home. You hope Parker's doing good. So they gave him a Z-Pack. It gave him some cough medicine, and hopefully he's going to be on the road to recovery. Yeah, he got sick like probably 2 weeks ago, and after playing baseball, he was a little short-winded, and so the next day, my mom is like, take this ox meter. If he, take his oxygen after he's done playing, and because there's pneumonia going around. I was like, okay. So we had a game the next night, and he was fine. Didn't have any issues, nothing. And for, probably a week, he was better, seemed to be better. And then it came back with a vengeance. Terrible cough and just no energy. So just an infection. His lungs sound fine. They gave him a Z-Pack, gave him some cough medicine. He was home from school yesterday and today, so he's going to go back tomorrow. So he is feeling a little, well, he's not coughing as much. He's got his prescription cough medicine in him and still kind of feels poopy, but the Z-Pack he took 2 today, he'll be fine. Well, he'll be on the road to recovery. He's going to go back to school tomorrow. Back in Pennsylvania from vacation in Nevada. How do you say that, I wonder? Hey, Pam, it is so good to see you. I hope your vacation was amazing and getting back in the swing of things at home. Hey, Kathy. Hello, Robin. Kathy from Maryland. So good to see you. Hello, Winona. Hi, Karen. Hello, Vicky. We had something similar, said it was COVID, whole house was sick. Oh, they did not test him. Am I froze? I don't know why I would be. I shouldn't be. They did not test him for COVID. There's a little gnat flying around. They did not test him for COVID. So, yeah, we'll see. I just know that Brian and I are probably going to get it. Brian doesn't feel the best. How you kind of feel like, oh, I'm getting something. I just don't quite feel like myself. So that's what Big B's going through right now. So hopefully I don't. I got a little bit runny nose and stuff like that. So I'm sure we're all going to get sick. I'm sure we're all going to get it. You know how that goes. Back to damp weather, right? Yep. It has been rainy all weekend. It's been in the 70s. It was beautiful today. Oh, so let me remind you. Let me say this. Friday morning for our 10 a.m. live, we are going to be painting the window on the porch, okay? I have some mums to put out there. I have our porch leaner that I created that I need to put out there. I have a door hanger I need to put out there. We need to get it all prettied up for fall. So, yes, sore throat, kind of runny, stuffy nose, no COVID, just yucky. No fun is what it is. It's rained every day since you've come back. It kind of sprinkled today, but today was probably the first day that it was like really nice out and not cloudy all day. Let me show you something else. So yesterday, Monday, I took a bit of a mental health day. I did get some products loaded for you guys, and we did the tabletop turkey. And then yesterday, I did nothing but create content for you guys. I painted a bunch of stuff. And so you're going to be seeing some of those videos roll out. I'm going to be putting those videos in the VIP group as well. Vicky is reading the book. I cannot wait to see how you love it. Oh, thank you, Carlin. Thank you. I do try to keep you guys updated. Oh, your husband never gets sick and he kicked his tail, keeping y'all in my prayers. Thank you. I typically don't get sick either, but the past couple of years I have been picking up stuff. So the crops are being picked, and that usually causes some sniffles around here. Yeah, like ragweed is terrible right now. That's what the doctor said. Like their allergy, like you would become a millionaire if you invented a cure for seasonal allergies, because everybody has them. You would literally become a millionaire. Anyway, so I created a bunch of content for you yesterday, so you will be seeing those videos come out. If you're in the Daisy Makes group, every month I send 1 to 2 napkins inside that group, and I told you guys I would do a tutorial. That video is going to be uploaded maybe tonight, but definitely by tomorrow. I might after we're done here, I might go upstairs and load it to the group, but it probably will be tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. And VIP group. Our painting session is going to be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. So if you're in the VIP group, we're going to be painting an autumn church. So it's going to be super, super fun. I cannot wait. They asked for a Zoom paint night once a month. So I was like, sure, we'll do it. Catching up on comments. Sorry. Trying to catch up on all the things. Hi, Candace. How are you? Hi, Marilyn. So let me show you what I finished painting yesterday. I spray painted these white a long time ago. Many of you guys have gotten these. This is our little layered ghost bundle. See how they're layered? They have lots of layers. These are the cutest things ever. Hold on. Let me adjust my lighting because I'm gonna turn the brightness down a little bit just since these are white and they're gonna look funny. Actually, let me just put it in the camera up here. You guys, these are the cutest things ever. Look at the little ghost bundles. This one's holding candy corn, and I put glitter. Look at his little eyeglasses glittered up. This one says Boo. This one has a little spider. Here's one with a bat. Check those out. Those are so cute. These I'm just gonna sprinkle around the house. This one has a little bubbling cauldron of ooze, if that's what you want to call it, and then a little witch's broom. And all of the pieces that they're holding are glittered up. I think these are the cutest things ever. Many of you guys have bought these. Lots of you guys have bought these. So these have been popular. This is officially what they look like painted. I know that you were, is the Zoom tomorrow also going to BR? What do you mean BR, Maureen? What size are these? So, oops, they're gonna slide down because they're not stacked very well. These have been out for a couple weeks. They're about 4 inches tall, just shy of 4 inches tall. Yeah, they're super cute, and these are a really good price, you guys. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 8 ghosts. They're super cute. So I need to remember to take these downstairs or upstairs when I go, so I can take some pictures for you guys and get them loaded. Is the Zoom going to also be on YouTube or Facebook? So I will stream the Zoom into the private Facebook group, into the VIP group, okay? Hey, Sue, how are you? So glad to see you live. How much are those cuties? Let me look real quick. The ghost. So it's the layered ghost bundle, and you guys, they're $8. That makes each one $1. That is, I don't know what I was thinking listing them at that price, but you guys love them. They're super, super cute. So snag them while they're $8. All right. So what we're doing tonight, remember, sometimes when I'm live, I give you a discount code. The discount code is live. It will be available until midnight tonight, and you can get this for 10% off, okay? But you have to use the discount code to get it, okay? Only going to be till midnight. Use the discount code live, and it's for this one. So you can go add this to your cart and add those little ghosts to your cart, and it'll be on your way. Everything through today has been cut. So we are rocking and rolling, and definitely we're keeping up. Even though Reagan is gone, we're keeping up. So I'm loving it. All right. So some of you guys have asked me about the private event. It is cheaper than Dollar Tree, isn't it? Yes, that's a really good price. That's a really good price. $8. Can you use the VIP discount? Yes. So this is 10% off tonight, but if you are in the VIP group, use that discount instead of the 10% discount, okay? Because you're gonna get it, you're gonna get more. You mentioned in response to me that you were going to paint the shelf center village. Are you doing that live? Yes, I can. Yes. I have it all spray painted white. And so, let's see, Friday morning on the live, Friday fun at 10 a.m. We're going to be doing our front porch. We're going to be painting on the window. And so we can maybe do that tomorrow. How about that, Karen? We can maybe do that tomorrow. I will send an email. How about that? I'll send an email. So make sure you're on my email list. I did send an email today letting you guys know that I was going live. So, all right. Let's put this cutie together. Like I said, I did not coat anything white. Oh, if you want this, you can comment sold space 906, and it'll pop the link into your messenger, so it's easier to find. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? We're gonna paint this a pale pink color, okay? But since I didn't spray paint anything white, we're gonna go ahead and do our white first. So what we need to be white, we're gonna do our gingerbread here. And then we're gonna do our little kisses and wishes, okay? So we're gonna do kisses and, oh, that's kisses. That goes with wish and kisses. All right, and let's do the bottom of these white, okay? So let's get those done first. That way they have time to dry, because we're definitely gonna use pearl ash. Is that the one that, yeah, that's the one that I like, pearl ash. And then we're gonna do a really pale pink, like I said. So I'm gonna take my pink that I have. It's a light pink. Ooh, actually this one might be, we'll use this princess pink. I think that will be, it's not really the pink I want though. Let me think on that. Let's see. Should we do the princess pink, or should we make this one lighter? Okay. I'm going to think on that. You guys can let me know in the comments, but I'm going to think on that for a minute. Yes, you can just go to the shop. And so if you put sold space 906, it'll pop this one into your messenger, and that will take you to the shop. But then once you're in the shop, if you're ever looking for anything, you can search keywords. You can search words that, like, I may have used to name something if you don't know what the name of something is. So just think about that. And for instance, that is called the layered ghost bundle. You wouldn't know that it would be in there. I don't know if it's in the new release section anymore. It will be in the Halloween section. But what you can do, there's a little magnifying glass at the top of the page. Now, it might be a little bit hard to find. Well, not hard to find, but probably hard to see. You think we should make some, Debbie? Hey, Julie, how are you? So it might be a little bit more difficult. It's just going to be smaller on mobile, but it's going to be at the top and it's going to look like a little magnifying glass. Go there and you can just type in ghost. And everything that has ghost either in the word or in the description is going to pop up. And so then you'll be able to find those pretty easy. And then you'll be able to see everything else that we have in the shop that has ghost in it. All right, so these are probably going to take a couple coats. This is the pearl ash color in Crafter's Collection. It is white, but it's a little bit warmer. Do you see that? This is the pearl ash. It's just a little bit of a warmer white. You cannot tell that it's not stark white if you don't have a bright white next to it. Just saying. So that's what we're using for our white. Princess Pink. Think we should do the Princess Pink? All right, so some of you said we should mix it. Just make the one a little bit lighter, or we should use the Princess Pink. What do you think? I like the Princess Pink. I do like the Princess Pink. All right, so these are gonna be turquoise. Let me figure this out. These are gonna be turquoise, this is gonna be turquoise, this is gonna be red, this is gonna be red, this is gonna be red. Our hearts will be red. And our gingerbread man will be a brown. Now we're gonna try to mix. I'm gonna play with mixing paints tonight. You guys know I kind of love doing that. I think it's just, I don't know. I would say it's easier than having a million bottles of different color paints, but I still have a million bottles of paint, I feel like. Were you able to find the picture of the finished elf witch door hanger? I do have that. I do have that. Sherry, were you the one that asked Robin about that? So number one, when she asked me that, that was Monday and I was at a football game and I said I will do it as soon as I get home because that video was on the my old page that got hacked. And so I'm gonna have to try to find that video since I don't have access to that old page anymore. But I do have a finished picture for you, okay? I do have a finished picture. Can you send me a message directly? I apologize. She texted me when I was at the football game, and then we went to dinner after, and then Parker started not feeling good, and so I came home, and I never opened up my computer or anything to work anymore, and then I just forgot because I didn't have it in... I should have just left her message unread so that I would have remembered. So sorry about that. Send me a message, Sherry, and I will definitely at least give you a picture if I can't get the video. But the video might also be on YouTube because I think at that time I was starting to do stuff on YouTube, and that's kind of why. Mix a little of the two and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, we could mix those together. That's a great idea, Desiree. Julie says, what brand of paint do you use? So this is the Crafter's Collection from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, obsessed with it. They came out with it this year, and I think that everybody in here can attest that it is a great quality paint. It's a great quality paint. The consistency of it is really creamy and milky, and coverage is just really, really good. Obviously, except for whites and stuff like that. You know, we always have to do a few coats of whites. That's why I like to spray paint most of my stuff beforehand. Yes, yes, please do, Sherry. And I will at least get you a picture, okay? And because I don't even think I have that anymore. I think I sold that one. It was the one with the tutu. It has all the holes at the top for the tutu that you can put. Is that the one you're talking about? Hey, Sandy, how are you? Parker is doing well. He is going to go back to school tomorrow. He got an antibiotic today as EPAC, so hopefully that's going to get him on the path to healing a little bit quicker. I don't even think I've opened this one. Yep, I have. I think that you're right. We're going to do a mixture of the two. They're both open. So let's do this. Oops. There's a little clump from it. We're going to need a decent amount because we're probably going to do a couple coats. So let's do, I don't know that I want to do 50-50. Let's do like 75-25. So I have like 75% this and 25% this, and let's see how that works. I will, Debbie. I will. You bought a copper bottle today and it was only 69 cents. You love the Crafters paint. Debbie, I have not used any of their like shimmery colors. You'll have to let me know what you think about that. You'll have to let me know. All right, so we're going to mix this up and just make it a little bit lighter. I still think I want it lighter. We should have done 50-50, and I probably should not have mixed this much because there's a ton on here now. Oh well, we'll just do a couple good coats so we have good coverage on our board here. There we go. That's still way too bright. I had an empty bottle somewhere so I could save some of this because I just mixed way too much. That's all right. We will put it in something and use it later. All right, this is better. This is lighter. I know it looks probably really bright on your screen, but I promise it's not that bright. Oh, that's better. We're gonna have a candy cane Christmas, or a candy Christmas, with all these bright colors. Now, our etching on our board here, it's okay that we're painting over it and getting lots of paint in it because those are just for placement. We're not going to be needing to be careful on those. You know, sometimes when we have, oh, hold on, there's something on my board. Sometimes when you have designs on your board, you have to be careful about not getting paint in them because you want that to shine through. But in this instance, there we go. It's just a placer for us to see where we're going to put our overlay pieces. So it's totally fine. It's going to show through once it dries. It's going to show through and you'll be able to see where to place your pieces. All right, that's pretty good. I got paint all in the holes there, but we'll let them dry. All right, that's a pretty good coat. All right. There we go. I have a lot of that in there. Let's put that right here to dry for a minute. Oops. I'm gonna have to clean the side of it off. I think I got some paint on the edges of it here. Hold on. There we go. I could have added some white paint to it. Yeah, I could have. I just already had a lot out. I'm terrible at putting more paint out than I need. I have gotten much better, but you wouldn't tell by that because I put way too much out. Yeah, it probably wouldn't have made a pale pink. I should have just probably went with this one. Maybe we'll just do a coat of that over it. I don't know. We'll see. Let's mix some brown and let's not mix too much of it this time, okay? So we're going to use the raw umber. I'm pretty sure that's what this one is too. Yep, that's the one I want. So we're going to mix a raw umber and we're going to take a smidgen, very little of the pink and put in the raw umber, okay? Thank you, Debbie. I had a friend one time say, how in the world do you mix colors so well that you can make it match perfectly? And I don't know. She's like, you need to teach a class on that. And I'm like, I don't know how to teach a class on that. The color of the old pink peppermint lozenges your grandmother shared, or the pink almond I always ate in the big box of chocolates. That's so funny. That brings back good memories. I love it. I love it. So for this one, we are going to mix just a smidgen. So I'm going to take like this much, maybe a little bit more, like that much. And we're going to mix it in with our pink here. It just, well, we're going to need a little bit more. It just gives it more of a gingerbread color, I think. Let's do, there used to be a color called blush brown that was from Decor that was the perfect gingerbread color. It was the perfect gingerbread color. All right, so let's see, his eyes and his mouth. I'm going to be very careful so I don't go over too much there. So you can see how I can still see his face. Everything else is going to be covered up with an overlay, so I'm not too worried about if the paint gets in the other areas. And I wanted to be really careful around his eyes there. If you have the blush brown from, I think it was probably Anita's, you guys, and that's the one that this took over. No, it wasn't. Nope. Let's see, that's Apple Barrel. Toffee is another good one. Toffee is a decent one that you can use for a gingerbread. I don't have that blush brown anymore, you guys. I think it was Anita's. So just mix a little bit of pink in with some brown. All right, there's that. Let's go ahead and do one more coat of white on our pieces here. And then those will be good to go. When they made recipes and we asked how much and she'd say, I don't know, just a pinch. That is me when mixing colors. That's funny. It's really hard to explain like a unit of measure when it's just something that comes natural. Just a smidgen, just a pinch. All right. Let's do our little gingerbread man, and then let's get some, we're gonna have to get this pink out of the way because it's gonna get on everything. I know not everybody decorates for Halloween, but I have some Halloween pieces still that I'm cutting that I'm going to get put in the shop. But if you want Halloween stuff and you want it by Halloween, then I would say by October 1st. So you have like a week left. Give you time to get it and paint it and all this stuff. You like the toffee, Pamela? Yeah, it's a really good color to mix. I'm going to get rid of this because I'm going to end up making a mess with it. So let's just shut that right there. And we just wasted that, but oh well. All right, so we have teal and red. So all this is red, this is teal. Let's do the red last. So let's do our teal. I think this color matches the best. I think that matches the best. So that's the one we're gonna use. And this is the ocean blue. Use a little bit of that. That is really pink. It's way too pink. We're gonna put a top coat on it, okay? And I think that we may just use this. So, you know, sometimes that happens. And I did it really thick, so it might take a little bit to dry. We'll give it a boost here. And then we'll do the light princess pink over it. I probably should have just done the princess pink, but I was debating in my mind. I wasn't quite sure. You know what? We could, you like it that pink? You have measuring spoons that are a tad, a dash, a pinch, and a drop. I love that. Hey, Sherry, I did not get a haircut. It's just not flipped up on the ends. Well, I got a haircut like 2 weeks ago. It's just not flipped up on the ends. I've just been styling it different. Thank you. So how about this? You like this pink? Let's paint everything that goes on the top, and then we will kind of lay it all out and see if we like it. And if it's too much, then we can definitely put a coat of a lighter pink on it before we put it all together. All right, so let's do our ocean blue. And then our red. I cannot wait to paint the rest of the gingerbread collection, you guys. I'm gonna do the gingerbread houses next. If you guys have seen those, it does look like Pepto-Bismol, doesn't it? That's actually the perfect pink for Pepto-Bismol. Hey, Maureen. I took him to the doctor today, and he got put on a Z-Pack for his cough because it's really bad. It's been keeping him up at night. And a Z-Pack and some cough medicine. So hopefully he'll be on the road to recovery. I think he's going to go back to school tomorrow. He was out yesterday and today. And he's bummed. He's missing football, and he does not like that. Yes, definitely looks like Pepto-Bismol. All right, let's do this red. I just think because of the red, it might be a little bit too pink. It might clash a little bit too much. We'll see. There we go. So hopefully Parker's on the mend. He's still, we ate dinner, and the cough medicine is helping his cough, but obviously still feels pretty poopy, but probably by morning time he'll be feeling better once he's had a, you know, the first day you take a Z-Pack, you take the dose of 2, and he took it at about, it was probably noon. So I think he'll be, I mean, I foresee him going to school tomorrow, unless he has just a really terrible night. But he shouldn't. I mean, you never know. You never know how these viruses like to attack us. Ooh, that's a good idea. Dry brushing the light pink. We'll try that. We will try that. That's a good idea. All right. I don't think I'm going to need another coat of red. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Not out of the way. And let's go work on this a little bit more. I think it's too bright. It's too much. It's definitely too much. I mean, if you like it, then totally keep it. If it matches what you want in your decor, but for me, I think it's just a little bit too bright. So every week, Parker plays football, and every week on Thursday, they have a team dinner. So after practice, all the moms make food, and it's usually themed, like Italian or tacos or sandwiches or something like that. That's the red by it. It's not too bad. Hi, Darcel, how are you? Yeah, I get it, Sherry. His isn't that bad, so hopefully. Anyway, so they have team dinner, and I was walking through the store the other day. We were at the grocery store, and I saw caramel dipping sauce. We were in the produce section, and I saw the caramel dipping sauce, like by the apples. And I was like, ooh, that's good. And right by the caramel dipping sauce, there was the, you know how they have the recipe card sometimes? It's too pink, and I'm a pink kind of girl. I think I agree. Oh, I had the second of the 4 back procedures done today. Still kind of out of it. Well, relax, enjoy the evening, Maureen, and just take it easy. Darcel, someone else asked me the same thing. I got it cut like 2 weeks ago and I'm just styling it differently. It's just not flipped up on the ends. Anyway, they had the recipes by the caramel, and it was caramel Rice Krispie treats. And so I grabbed it and was like, I'm going to make that for the football team because I bet they're going to love that. I bet they'll love caramel Rice Krispie treats. So, all right, let's try this again. Let's try it again. We're going to put a layer of this pink over it. And I think this is going to be so much better. Again, sometimes that happens with our projects, right? And actually, it's probably going to make this pink look a little bit darker than what it is because it's going to be showing through. That's going to be much better. That looks much better already. That was, I don't know what we were thinking, but that was a little bit too much. Now for Halloween, yeah, for Halloween, I've been using that bright pink, but I don't think I want to for this piece anyway. Yeah, much better. Yeah, the pink was making the red look, was it looking orange on your end? This might take a couple coats because it might be looking streaky. We'll see. Get a little bit more. See, this time I didn't get enough paint. I should probably be using a sponge brush because you're kind of seeing my brush strokes in here. Now you know what pink not to use, right? This may take a couple coats, you guys. Let's dry it up and see. Although, you know what we could do? We could sand it down to where a little bit of the pink shows up, like Desiree was like, do dry brushing. I do agree, this is better though. Much better, much better. All right. Are we done with this? Yeah, we'll be done with it. If we do anything, we're gonna dry brush or sand it. So I talked to you guys about our live event. I could wipe it back a little bit. Hey Patsy, I could definitely with a baby wipe. I think we're gonna sand it and give it kind of a distressed look. But you could totally use a baby wipe and wipe it back some. I talked to you guys about the live event that I was gonna have next May, and it sold out to the VIP group so fast. And there were only 14 spots, so make sure you're in that group, you guys. We're doing a paint night tomorrow night. We are going to be painting a church with trees and making it an autumn scene, but it's also one that you could definitely make into a winter scene or a spring scene or a summer scene. Patsy, I will check as soon as I'm done. Did I not? Because I think did I not answer them all? I may have missed one. All right, still a little wet here. Definitely a better pink. Does it make it look orange now? It's not orange. I promise it's red. All right, I think we're good. And again, I do not have my good sander down here. So let's go ahead and, oh yeah, this is gonna look so cute. I need a better sandpaper. Oh, I like it. And it's making our designs shine through a little bit too. Okay, so yep, we're gonna see some of the darker pink underneath this way. I think I like that. Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah, much better, much better. Hold on. Much better. What do you think? I think it's much better. Your favorite crafter says everything's fixable. I appreciate you, Maureen. You're very kind. Patsy, I'm using the Crafters Collection. That is all I use now. That's what you're going to see me use all of the time. Amazing. They're from Hobby Lobby and they are 49 cents. I don't know that you can see that. Now, some of the other colors are like some of the metallic colors. I think somebody said earlier that they got a metallic copper and it was 69 cents. So you guys, you really can't beat that. You are not going to be able to get any paint cheaper than that is this quality. You put a caramel apple dip recipe on your page. That is so simple and delicious. Did you just do that? I'll have to look at that. All right, so we're gonna do something on here with our white. Let's get a little bit of white and we're gonna make a mess, but we're going to, I don't know if this toothbrush is, yeah, I think it will. We're just gonna do some paint splatters on our gingerbread. Just like little splatters of icing. It's very faint. You might not even be able to tell. Can you see it? Very faint. Yeah, Debbie, 69 for metallic is awesome. For the, like Dixie says, for the price, the coverage is great. It really, really is. All right, so this is what we're gonna do here. However, so I need to paint his eyes. We're gonna do those white, and we're gonna do his, since these are red, these are gonna glue here. I'm gonna do his cheeks red. And I thought, I forgot he had a bow because I was gonna put this bow on it. That might look funny though. That probably looks funny. But we could paint the bow red. What do you think? Should we paint the bow? I think we should just leave it the way it is actually. Let's go ahead and we're gonna actually use one of our dotting tools to do his eyes and his heart cheeks. All right, so we're gonna do his eyes. Let me put my glasses on for this. Ooh, the cheeks could be pink. We could do rosy pink cheek. Oh, you mean for the hearts? Can we do that for the hearts? Hi, Brenda. That's a good idea. I don't know. I think we got a lot of pink going on. So let's just do a dot in his eye. There we go. And now we're gonna take one that's a tad bit bigger. Not that big. That one. And let's go ahead and do the red. And drag to make the heart. Hold on, I got a small spot there. There we go. You put the dot set on your Christmas list. I love it. So I put a couple dot sets on the page yesterday. I can email them for you guys too. But one of them has the acrylic rods, which is these. Oh, that's not an acrylic rod. Hold on. These that don't have these dots, but you can use this to make dots. Sweet dreams, Vicky. I hope that you have an amazing evening. Get some rest, my friend. Get some rest. All right. He's a cutie. Aw, so cute. Let's go ahead and glue him together. Oh, goodness. Maybe. Oh, goodness gracious. Do I not even have another thing of glue down here? Well, probably shouldn't use my scissors this way, but it's not going to come off, is it? There we go. Goodness, it's almost empty. I probably just need to bring another one down here. All right, so we're going to put it on these spots, and that's it. So next year, the event is May 22nd through the 25th. I don't know if I will be doing another event next year. It all depends on location and the availability of locations, you know. That's kind of difficult sometimes. Oops. Let's get these on here pretty good. Oops, oops. Shouldn't use my daughter for that. I don't want glue on my daughter. All right, there you go. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you. I've just been styling it differently. Yeah. Prime days are October 8th and 9th. I did see that. Probably some good deals. Would you guys like me to share some deals with you guys? I'm just running a baby wipe along the edge here and cleaning up my mess, because I'm not very clean when I do this. There we go. All right, let's put him on here. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Line them up with our little etchings on here. That one goes here. What am I doing, Beth? I'm like, that doesn't match. That's not working. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot of glue. So these only go one way, just FYI. Oh, that's so cute. Are you gonna put the dot set link on here? I have shared it a few times, Patsy, but I can definitely do it again. I can send it in an email. How about this? How about I put it in a blog post, and then anybody that just wants it, I can just refer you back to that blog post. I could outline his mouth, but I don't think so, because you can see his mouth. I didn't get paint in it. Does it look funny without outlining his mouth? From far away, it does. I would have to have a really, really fine point to do that. All right, these are gonna go on here. And I think what we're gonna do, so do you see how on here it's got some more on the white part? I think we're gonna add some dots. I mean, that's lines, but we're gonna add some dots with the ocean blue color. I am live now, Michelle. How are you? So I'm typically live at 8 o'clock on Wednesdays, but I changed today. My schedule's been completely off. Just from, so he's angled, okay? Words are straight, he's angled, okay? It looked kind of weird when I was doing it that way. And so my schedule's just been off, but I did send an email today that we were going to be live at 7 instead of 8. Remember, Friday morning we are going to redo the window on the front porch and decorate the front porch a little bit. I've got some mums. I had someone else drop off some mums to me today that for a fundraiser. I have a dear friend in town that they grow mums and they do absolutely amazing, you guys. You should see all the mums that they grow. I think she said they did 200 of them this year. They planted 200 of them. Thank you, Sandy. Hey, Michelle, congratulations, you're a new granny. That's like the best thing ever. That's literally the best thing ever. I know that lots of ladies here would attest to that. It's still kind of a bright pink for me, but I was thinking a little bit more muted, but that's okay. So I think we're going to tone it down a little bit with some polka dots too. All right, there we go. Now, let's do, hold on, I got some little rods here, hold on. I think that's the one I want to use. Or is it this one? It's this one. We're going to use this one. And then we'll use that one. And this one. See? Yes! Being a grandma is the best thing ever. You're a new Nana too, a 1-month-old baby girl. Oh my goodness, I love it, Sandy. I don't have any new ones. Mine is going to be 7 this year. Can you believe it? Well, we have 3, honestly. We just don't really see the other 2, which breaks my heart. Oh, November 8th. She's a month early. Is it doing okay? Did you say it was a boy or a girl? Sorry, I have some old paint on here that I'm trying to get off. Hopefully everything's okay if she was a month early. So my 38, aren't they awesome, Anne? My 38-year-old, she would die if she heard me say that. She's going to be 30 this year. She was 6 weeks early. So I'm going to do some like series of triangle dots like that, okay? We're going to do some here. Like that, okay? We're going to just do several around on the background a little bit. Now, I am not the best at getting these spaced perfectly. And remember, there's going to be a bow up here too. So we don't want to do too much. Let's do one right here. Oh, that makes it so much cuter, you guys. Look how much that just brings it to life. 23, 20, and 2 17-year-olds. 14 this Always your birthday present. Your birthday was yesterday and their birthday's on Friday. That's awesome. Super long bristled splatter brush from Tim Holtz. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look at that, Dixie. I have not seen it. I'll put one in here. I have not seen that. I'm gonna have to look up that. You can send it to me if you remember. We'll put one here. Like that. Let's see, let's put one here. You guys, that really makes it pop, doesn't it? 14, 10, and 8. So the ones, so we have a couple that we don't get to see very often. We haven't seen them at all this year. I don't know that we'll see them at Christmas either. She'll be 10 this year and 5. 10 and 5. And then Oliver will be 7. Oliver lives close to me. Well, he's about 20 minutes away from me. Let's do one right here. What do you think about the polka dots? Is it too much, or does that really make it adorable? Let's do, I'm really thinking it might be too much if I put one here, but we're gonna have a bow here. Let's go ahead and put one here, and if it's covered up by the bow, that's okay. Well, I didn't put that in the right spot anyway. We could put one there. I don't want to do too much though. Thank you, Dixie. Michelle, the exact same thing happened to me. The exact same thing happened to me. Alicia was 6 weeks early. And okay, so I'm gonna, before I tell that story, I'm gonna add some embellishments on some of the other pieces with some of my other dotting tools. Alicia was 6 weeks early, and she had actually, my baby shower was, I was 18, so I was young. I was young, and her baby shower was scheduled for the weekend I went into the hospital, and I fell at work. My blood pressure went up. I got that preeclampsia, and so what dotting tool is the one you were using? Oh, Lee has a dotting class, you guys, going on right now, actually. They're acrylic rods. So I'm gonna show some dotting inside my VIP group, but the dotting queen is Lee from the Turquoise Valentine. She was 4 pounds, 15 ounces. Yeah, Alicia was 5'10". I think preemie clothes on her were too big. Anyway, so we had to reschedule because I was in the hospital, and they were like, you're gonna have a baby. And I'm like, I literally have nothing. I don't have anything to take her home in. You can barely see the eyes. What do you mean? On here? Yeah, so I totally know how that is. But it was cool. Alicia was there for her baby shower. I mean, you know, my mom ran and got some of the stuff that we needed. I'm like, here, Mom, you gotta go get some stuff because my baby shower was this weekend, and I hadn't really bought a ton of stuff because, you know, you don't ever know what you're gonna get in the baby shower. Let's do this. Let's do the white like this. We're gonna do just like that. And those didn't get spaced very well, but just like this. All right, now, so in Lee's dotting class, she definitely talks about a lot of things, like the best paints to use for dotting. There's a lot to learn in the dotting world other than just dotting like this. This one didn't turn out very good, so let me do this one a little bit bigger. Super, super cute. Yeah, Sherry, she was in Lee's prior dotting class, and you're in this one also. You're gonna learn so much. Yeah, she's gonna go over everything as far as um, the different techniques that you have, there's so much. She did it at our mastermind and just did a quick, like 20-minute thing for us. And I was like, holy moly, I did not know that dotting was this detailed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But Lee's been dotting for, I think she said 8 years. That one messed up, but it's fine. So she's a wealth of knowledge when it comes to dotting. 10 weeks early. So this teal is ocean blue. Ocean blue. Put your daughter in Cabbage Patch doll clothes. I didn't even think about that. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's probably a great idea. Wouldn't have even thought about that. All right, so now on this one, let's see. I want to do, so I was going to try to put some of this green, that color in here, but I don't. How about let's just do that. We'll just dot like that. So there will be just dots around. There. That looks okay. Actually, I think there should be one in the middle too. I feel like you could get really carried away with dotting. Oops. Ooh, I don't like that at all. It's gonna have to go though. I should have done the like a swoosh. All right, I'm not gonna put the middle in there. Should I try to get those out of there? I could. And then just paint them white. I don't know. I don't like the ones in the middle there. We're gonna do the dresses. That's so funny. What color is the red? The red is just called red. Yeah. So there is a crimson red that they have. It is not red. If you go to the store to buy it, you're going to be able to tell immediately that it's not red. It's like a magenta hot pink. But if you're online, you might not be able to tell that. And so if you look, crimson red and like apple barrel color is a really, really good Santa red. But crimson red and this is not. Let me see if I can find it. It's here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Look, it's pink. It's definitely pink, but it says crimson red. So don't be fooled by that. All right, let's do a, they're gonna do gathering some stuff for her church. Amazing. Amazing. All right, let's put these in here and let's do a bow real quick and bring this together. What do you guys think so far? I like the big dots around it. I like the big dots. I think I like it. That's super, super cute. All right, so we're gonna be using, let's do this one. And since this one has a lot of, is that going to be too much? That might be too much, you guys. What do you think? It's going to be at the back. Let's just try. Let's see how big we want these, though. So I only want it about that big. I don't want it super big at all. It doesn't need to be a huge bow. I think that'll be good. Patsy, put sold in front of it. Put sold space 906. All right, let's do, Let's just do one of those. We're gonna make a small one. And let's do, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut that one in half. Let's see. Let's do this one about this length. It's not gonna be a huge bow. Isn't it cute? I don't remember where I found it last year. I honestly think I found it on Amazon. I'm pretty sure. All right, so we're gonna have those in there. They look small, I know, but I think we're gonna be okay. And now I think what we're gonna do for this one, I think we could have this too. Like a bundle of this on the very top. I think we're gonna do that. Let's just cut some of that off and let's see what that looks like. All right, so we have that one, two of these, one of these. Now we want this one about this length, but, well, let's make this straight. We're gonna cut this in strips. It's too wide, and I don't want it that wide. I want it to be smaller. I mean, this isn't a huge door hanger, so. And then, if anybody follows Lee, she gave this pretty cool tip today that if you want to not make, you can take the ribbon out of it, or the wire out of it, so it's not a wired bow anymore. How cool is that? There you go. Now it's not a wired bow anymore. But I'm gonna cut those off. Oh, you know what I should have showed you? We're gonna do it. I'll use this for something else. Hold on, we're gonna do it for something else. All right, so trim along the edge, put a teal dot in the heart of the buttons. Ooh, I could do that. Yeah. We're gonna cut right along the edge, okay? You don't wanna cut in the stitching that is holding that wire in there, okay? Because you want the wire to stay. And we're gonna create curly cues. So you wanna stay away from it enough that it doesn't cut that edge that is stitched there. Okay, just like that. And then we're gonna take a decently sized thick brush and we're going to wrap it around and make a curly cue. Just like that. So you have a curly cue now. Let's do this one. So if you cut too close, it's gonna cut the stitching and the wire is gonna fall out of it. Just so you know. And the ends might want to ravel some, but just be careful. This one's wanting to ravel some. And stretch it. Stretch it out a little bit, just like that. And look, you have the cutest curly cues ever. So now, let's do, I'm gonna go ahead and use this ribbon. I don't know that you're gonna be able to see the black. Actually, let's use, yeah, let's do this. Let's use a piece of tulle. I really like using tulle for this. So cut it, and if you stretch it out, it stretches quite a bit longer, okay? So we're gonna use that as our tie, okay? You know you've been in the craft room too long when both the hubby and the dog come looking for you. That's funny. All right, so now we're not gonna use this one. Remember, you guys can get 10% off of this kit tonight till midnight, okay? Every time I use this, I tell myself to cut a new one because this one is the wrong size. These need to be closer together, but, oh, we're not done. We need to cut these in smaller strips. I'm probably going to use this with my hands, and I need to cut myself a new ribbon maker or a bow maker. Alrighty, there we go. We're just going to do it with our hands right now. All right, there's my bow that I'm going to tie it with. All right, so we're going to scrunch this together. We're going to put it right there. That's going to be the back. And then let's do this right here. Scrunch those together and do it there and there. And then put these just all different ways, just like this. And these might be a little long. We may have to trim some of these. We probably will trim some of these. Yeah, we'll have to trim some of these. We might have cut too many. All right, and then we're gonna take this that we have. We're not gonna use this one. And we're gonna just scrunch it up. The best I can. It's not wanting to work very good. Cooperate with me very good. We're gonna put that right in the middle. And then we're gonna put our curly cues on the top. And then we're gonna tie it with the tool that we have here, and then take it to the back because I want to see my curly cues on the front. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now probably what I'll do, oh, that's the cutest thing ever. Hold on, you can see this wire hanging out. Let's just trim that real quick. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Look at that bow. Look how cute that was. So easy too. I don't think we do need to trim those any. I don't know. Maybe we could. Let's just make the edges all at an angle. How about that? That'll just kind of make it, dress it up a little bit more. What do you think of the bow? Oh, thank you, Darcel. The wiffle waffle ribbon that I use a lot. What do you mean? This? The tool? Which one are you talking about? That's super cute. This might be a little bit long. Remember, our piece isn't huge, so... Oops. Oh, that's better. Just give it a little haircut. Look at the cute bow. There's no pink in it. I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't make it... I mean, the only thing that is pink is our background. I think it's going to be okay, though. And then you can put your curly cues. So your wires are going to want to come out of their curly cues since you curled them. But once, like they're in place right now, they're not going to. But just trim those off. And then you can make them shorter, longer, kind of tug at them, whatever you want. Place them wherever you want it. This one needs to go that way and that way. Thank you, Brenda. No, it has the holes in it. Oh, I found that at Dollar Tree. Yeah, I found that at Dollar Tree, and I don't think I have any more. Let me find it online for you. I know exactly which one you're talking about because it's my favorite. I don't think I have any more. Oh, that's the cutest thing ever. Oh my goodness. Ah! I love when it turns out so cute. I love when it all comes together. That's like my favorite part. You like put the finishing piece on it and it just makes life so much grander. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. We got to glue this on. We're going to glue it on here. Let's move that curly Q that way. Let's see. It doesn't really matter which way the bow goes on. This side is still a little funky. Hold on. This is the cutest thing ever. I love it. I love it. All right. So I think I'm going to use tulle to actually hang it as well. So I'll put some tulle in there. But you guys, oh my goodness, that's so stinking adorable. We're gonna glue that right there just like that. That is so cute. You saw some at Hobby Lobby last weekend. Girl, did you buy it all out? I would have. All right, so I'm putting this off-centered just a tad. You're gonna see that hole and it's gonna hang. Just wait till I pick this up and you get to see it. You saw lots of different colors at Hobby Lobby and you think they have it at craftoutlet.com. You guys, oops, hold on. We got some glitter that fell in our white dot here, which it probably doesn't matter, but our white dot is still wet. There we go. That is the cutest gingerbread door hanger that I have ever seen. You guys, look at that. Oh my goodness. That is adorable. So stinking cute. Look at the gingerbread. We got the pinks. Let me get it straight here. Gingerbread Kisses. We could even add some dots to our red letters if we wanted. That bow is absolutely perfect. We did some new things to the bow, you guys. We made some curly cues out of our wired ribbon. We cut down our larger ribbon to make it skinnier. So think about that. Even if you have ribbon that you're like, oh, that's too wide, cut it down. Now, some ribbon, if it's more of a fabric or like, I mean, that's fabric, but I don't know what it's made out of, but some ribbon is going to fray a little bit more. This one is not going to fray at all. This one is not going to fray at all. It's like satiny, organza-y. I don't know what you would call it, but I think the colors are absolutely perfect. Turned out so cute. I'm not really a whimsy person, but you're so great at it. I love whimsy. I do love whimsy. And that's totally fine if you're not, but it's just kind of fun to watch it come together just for a little bit of entertainment too. And you could totally do that. I mean, gingerbreads are whimsical kind of no matter what, but you could definitely do it. This is going to be so cute with the gingerbread trees because we did them in the same colors too. I cannot wait to bring it all together. Yeah, you don't need pink in the ribbon. There's definitely a lot of pink on here, but I think it turned out super, super cute. Love it. Y'all, I'm thinking I'm not done. So I think we need small dots. We have these big dots. I think we need small. Just randomly, I think it's gonna make it come together a little bit more. Just bear with me. I thought we were done. Now these I'm not doing in the same design. Was there a gnat on my table? I'm not doing in the same design. I'm just kind of randomly putting these. But I'm spacing them apart quite a bit, okay? Oh, goodness gracious. This is adorable. Put one there, one there. Oh, my goodness. What do you guys think? What colors would you use? Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Darcel. Hey, Nicole. What colors would you use? I really thought about using aqua on it as well. instead of this brighter, or I guess I should say darker teal, but I had this ribbon. And so that's why I went ahead and went with the darker, but aqua would have really looked good with it too, you guys. Aqua would have done really. And I have a periwinkle color that I'm gonna use on the gingerbread houses, and I'm thinking that would have been cute too. I'm still finding specks of this black glitter that we did when I showed you guys those ghosts. Black glitter is everywhere. Oh yeah, this is much better. I'm gonna pick it up and show it to you here in a second. We're almost done. Bear with me. We gotta finish this edge here. No rhyme or reason to the placement on what I'm doing right now, okay? If you want to take the time and, you know, lay it all out and figure out where you want your dots, you can do that. But I only did that when I did the 3 big dots. And you probably, thank you, Nicole. I think it's stinking adorable. You're definitely going to have to, the pink, we had to tone down quite a bit because we did it a bright, dark pink, if that's a thing. It is a thing, let me tell you. And we had to tone it down some, and I think this worked perfectly when we toned it down. Okay. Are we done? I think we're done. I'm gonna pick it up and show it to you because you probably can't see these little dots very well, but dots on the rickrack trim would be cute on the ginger. Ooh, that would be cute. Do you see the smaller dots now? Isn't it cute? So you'd put red dots on the rickrack trim. Let's do, we're just gonna go dot crazy. Let's do small. Oh, that is cute. That's so cute. That's adorable. Good job, Sherry. That's a really good idea. And we could do the bow if we wanted. Remember, if you want to learn dotting, head over to Lee at the Turquoise Valentine because she is literally the dotting queen. Some of you guys are taking her class right now. There is so much more involved to dotting than just dotting like this. That's super cute. What a great addition. That does not look turquoise in there. What the heck is wrong with my camera? I promise it's turquoise. That does not look turquoise in there. Aren't they fun? That's so fun. There you go. Remember, use the coupon code LIVE, L-I-V-E, and it's going to give you 10% off this kit tonight. Because I did it live for you, that's just a bonus for you catching me on the day I do something live, that you can grab that kit for 10% off. I don't do it every live, but quite often I do. So make sure that you snag this for 10% off. Use the coupon code LIVE. And make sure you go add these cuties. Remember what I showed you at the beginning? Go add these cuties to your shop or to your basket too. Aren't they fun? These ghosts are $8. You guys get 8 ghosts. $8. This is a steal. So you better grab them before I bump the price up to probably 10. We'll call it an introductory price. Aren't they adorable? But I did glitter on all of, well, let me hold it better. All of them. Okay. There you go. Thank you, Carmela. Hello, Cheryl. All right. I love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with me in the craft room today. I had an absolute blast with you guys. Thank you guys for being patient with me as we have navigated just a little bit of a chaotic schedule lately. So I love you guys. Be here Friday morning at 10 a.m. and we're going to be working on the front porch. We're going to paint over our window that we have on our front porch. We're gonna take all the flowers off and we're gonna make it into a pumpkin wonderland. So pumpkin wonderland, a pumpkin patch. Probably a pumpkin patch is what we should say, not a wonderland. Aren't the ghosts so cute, Michelle? I did glitter on all of them. Aren't they so cute? They're stinking adorable. All right. Thank you. I hope Parker gets better soon too. Hopefully tomorrow he'll be much better. So thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I love you. Bye.